I'm watching your story, Tiffany. Okay. Oh, I guess I'll just have to do a new meeting. Ring light ain't gonna work. Not tonight. I could give everyone the new link. And Jake the link. Fuck, because he doesn't have an iPhone. Maybe comb up. No one's watching. should have done that like while the song was playing. My apologies. If you're watching this for the first time, this show is called This Never Leaves This Room. It's basically the shit I say that will never leave this room. And also, the fact of the matter is, I'm basically invisible. So, lucky me. We're expecting some guests soon, but right now this is my opening monologue where I just say a bunch of unplanned things about Roe v. Wade, and that's just how it's always going to be until one of my partners show up. Also, if you're listening to this on Extremely Live, you can check us out on YouTube at This Never Leaves This Room. Just type that in. No one has thought of that name, so this always shows up. I'm your host, Jared Weil, and we're going to have some people come on, and they're going to say their part, and I'm going to listen. And also, I'm going to talk, like a lot, and they're going to have to listen to that, and so are you. I don't know, should I play some requests? No, this isn't that type of show. This type of show is a comedy show, where I just basically speak about my crazy person neuroses. And that's what it's all about for me. Let's see if we have our first guest waiting. No, they are not. So we are off to a good start. Actually, we were. And I was like going to keep all of this. But no, now I got to edit it out completely. Because, things aren't moving as square as they should be. But I'm going to blow their fucking head off right now. Texting them through voice. The show started. Yeah, and I thought I was going to go on for like a really long time with a monologue and all that stuff. Nope, didn't happen. So, I guess I'll just go off and talk about my weekend, since I know you all know me and care about that. I just got back from the beach. I went on a little beach date, and I would have loved to have said this to my co-host, but I guess maybe they're watching, and they'll come back and they'll talk about this, but I was out on a beach date, and everything was going great until somebody showed up out of the corner of my eye. Oh, the perfect timing to interject. You're only on here, so this call will end in less than 2 minutes. Do you want to stay? Yeah, I want to stay on the call. So I thought that was my guest coming. Damn. Well, I could get back to the story, but I actually didn't want to tell the story to begin with, so I just wasted your time. I'm literally going to have to edit this all out because even though it was such a smooth start, she's clicking the wrong link. Yeah, good stuff so far. I guess, we didn't start the show. That sucks. And I started it off all nice. I'm going to have to start like a new preposition when she gets here. But that's fine. Because I do not care. The second you care, you mess up. So that's not going to be me. I'm not going to mess up. I'm not going to cause any events or say anything terrible. All I know is that the 4th of July is a lie. No, that's stupid. But it really was for me. I took the train in expecting it was going to be a great time. And I had to make my own luck for that to happen. I'm very disappointed in my friends who I thought were my family. And it turns out they have a secret family that they don't want me to know about. And I'm fine with that because, we all move on at certain points in our life. Damn, this got like so dark, but hey, that's just the way it's going. She's trying to log in. What the hell is going on, you bitch? You better not be FaceTiming me. No, she's not. What the hell, man? Leaving me out to dry. That's my co-host, ladies and gentlemen. The leaving me out to dry co-host. So, yeah. That's a shame that everybody, I guess, doesn't take this as seriously as me. Yeah, I'm going to even make sure that we're live. But, no, it's very disappointing. It's very But those are the ropes, especially when you're doing indie stuff like this. I've been doing a lot of indie things lately. I was going to just tell you, but ding dong, there goes the door, which means that, finally.
Okay. Just that so far? Cool.
Yes.
Pull up your YouTube link.
Okay.
For being 5 minutes late.
Yeah. What the hell? What's the holdup?
The holdup was
Also,
voting this.
make yourself a little louder if you can.
Can you hear me?
Oh, much better. Thank you.
That's where my mic is.
All right, yeah. Little technical difficulties. Hopefully, our guest is watching and is like, "All right, maybe I'll come, maybe I won't." So, anyways, how's it hanging?
Good. I was putting on my face. That was the holdup.
Oh
I
yeah,
see you shaved. I'm proud of you. You look much neater now.
yeah.
You do look like a rabbi, though.
I know. It's a shame that I wasn't loved as a child, so I didn't get to become one.
You had is that a prerequisite to become a rabbi? Is
Or a pediatrician, and that's what I look like. Yep.
I don't have a pediatrician.
I definitely don't look like the man who delivers your packages. That's for sure.
Definitely what you look like.
I mean,
But
now
also
I
a
do
rabbi.
because, that's just society molded me into that. Yeah, so I guess I'll just jump into stuff and then you can jump into what that makes you think about. But I went
Alright.
out to the beach today. I was on a beach date. I was talking about this earlier. I went out on a beach date and everything was going so smoothly until other women showed up. And then I was reminded that I can't do this in all good consciousness go through with what I was thinking of doing. I can't just give it up and like date someone who's in my league. Can't do that. I have to shoot for the stars.
I mean, you always should.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, it's the worst. Like, 4th of July makes everybody a little crazy, and it's interesting to see who thinks they got the hot hand. I haven't heard from the lady I was seeing all year because I guess she's getting it from somebody. Because yeah, what the f? I guess somebody's finally noticed how great she was, which is terrific for her.
Aw.
Because yeah, I
Why
apparently no one noticed how great I was, and I am fucking slumming it in the dumpsters this summer.
what was the draw for that lucky lady? What quality about her made her seem like she was out of your league?
Oh, okay. Well, what do you mean today? Or
No, just like you're basically lamenting over
I'm
what
not.
seems
I'm
like
fine with it because in the end, I don't want to do anything like serious with that person. And that's
do
the
you want to
point.
do anything serious with anyone though? Let's unpack this.
Yeah, someone definitely out of my league for sure. I would give it all up, shave the beard, shave the head, get a real job. If they were so good, like, I
Why
would
couldn't
give
you
it
do
all
that
up.
for yourself? Why couldn't you do that for yourself?
And then
I
hope
feel
for
like you're
that to
putting
happen.
no, I feel like you're putting the cart before the horse a little bit here.
I'm putting the horse before the cart, actually.
Well, the order of operations of how you're doing it is wrong.
Why can't it
Is what
work
I'm
the other
getting
way?
at.
Why can't it just work this way?
Because you gotta attract flies with honey, not
Not semen.
flies. No, bees to honey, not flies to shit.
Yeah. Well,
So
I mean, I'm still pretty good. Like, I was able to go out and, like, meet someone, but just, like, ugh, if they were. I don't want to say it because it's, like, nasty and we'll lose viewers saying this, but.
you mean our 0 viewers?
Well, we're also. I don't know if
Negative
you know this. This
one.
Friday, we're going to be on Extremely Live this Friday, so.
Go us.
I don't know if it's this episode, but that's pretty cool. That's like when we're on. So even if no one watches us live, we're still gonna be on. Okay. I wonder if. Nope,
Where's
that's
your
you
boy?
texting me. It'd be funny if Jake never comes, but that's a whole side other story. Because now that I've said my little shtick about what really grinds my gears, that I literally had to hold out until I'm 40 for all these 20-year-olds to get old and just decide they don't want like that sad life of getting dicked over by 6'8" guys, like tall ass dudes with big honking schlongs. Yeah, no, this is definitely
How
the.
tall are you? I feel you're not short.
I'm not, but
Yeah, you're not. You've got height to offer.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm out in West Hampton Beach, and I had never seen this before, but there were all these tall 20-something-year-olds, and I'm like, how do you have the money to be here? Like, what is going on? Why are you here? I haven't seen you when I came out here, you were in high school, and now you are running the bar scene. I hear you screaming with your bros and your chicks, and good for you, man. Good for you. Maybe it just skips a
Called the
generation.
jitney. I think it's called
Yeah, the
the jitney.
jitney.
That's how they get here. The
Yeah, but
jitney.
where are they staying? In some like rat
They have
infest?
shitty motels in the Hamptons. They do. They're
Oh, do
like,
they?
yeah, they do. They're pretty seedy.
Yeah,
I've
where?
stayed in
Then maybe
one,
that's where I'll go.
regrettably.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's
you
what.
should. Yes, you'll just pick up there.
Yeah, it's weird that it hasn't just worked for me, where I haven't just been able to like walk up to someone and be like, "Hey, I have this beach house. Come down to my basement and we'll watch a movie or something." It doesn't work like that.
It could.
Yeah,
At that motel, maybe.
if I hang
Let,
outside that motel, have you
let
been
me
there?
find. Let me find the name of that motel for you that I stayed at once, regrettably, a lifetime in my 20s. I will
Yep.
say within my 20s, I stayed at a shitty motel in the Hamptons just to say I was at the Hamptons. But when you're older in your late 20s, there's a different Hamptons that you get to experience, right?
The
You move to,
Southampton
yeah,
and the
yes,
Montauk.
yes. There's a different Hamptons experience. Yeah, Montauk is great.
I've never been.
Um, I love Quag. I've stayed at Quag.
I've been there.
Yeah, there's a nice little, I would bread and breakfast, bed and breakfast, bleh, I
Bread
can't
and
talk.
bread and
Bread
breakfast.
and, bread
I
and
think
breakfast.
that's what you mean.
Yeah, bed and breakfast. Yeah, there's a
Build
really
back
nice.
better
Yeah,
breakfast.
yeah. There's a nice one in Quag that I really enjoy staying in. That's when you have money though. But when you don't have money, before you have money, you stay at the shitty motel, and I will send you the
Yeah, I
links
must
so you
find
can
this
go
place.
pick up some sad 20-year-old girls from there and impress them with
That's what I really need to get it all
Mama's
back.
beach house.
I guarantee you all if I could just get one of them, I will change my life around. And like I will like quit Amazon. I'll like get a real job and whatever just to support this person sucking the fucking life out of my dick. Yeah. Oh, I know. As I say that, like I begin to resent that. I don't want that either because that's what makes me so smart. I keep it all up here and in here.
Where's Jake?
I know. I said to him, you should be watching and to come in when you feel right. And that probably was his moment, but he screwed up. I have a feeling he's never going to come. And yeah, let's see. He also doesn't have an iPhone, so I have to check. Okay,
He
damn.
has a laptop.
Yeah, but no. Let's not get all meta and call out stuff. We're doing the show. So
All right, we're doing the show.
we're doing the show.
Yeah.
It goes
show.
on whether it
So-
goes on.
So speaking of dating, I'm fucking killing it on Hinge tonight. I don't know if you saw my Instagram story. That is just one little slice of what's going on in my DMs right now.
Why don't you tell
Apparently,
us? Why don't you enlighten
Everybody
us?
is. I don't know what happened this July 4th. Maybe it's Roe versus Wade getting overturned, but everybody wants to put a baby inside me, and I'm not about that. Life.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. Roe versus Wade getting overturned has me feeling a certain kind of way. So my latest shtick, my bit is
That's all the women, though. I'm not gonna lie. They all have dried up because of this news. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, yeah, you can't do
Yeah.
it. It's like,
Yeah, and apparently it's made men who never wanted kids now really want kids because now they know they can trap you with them.
Oh.
And you can't use it. It's like it's being weaponized against us when before.
you guys were weaponizing it against us.
You know what? There needs to be a balance, right?
Oh,
But-
perfect timing. Did you hear the ding dong?
There's abort it.
Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. No, I might just make them wait for that
No,
reason.
Jake, we're
Because
aborting
we're
you.
talking about something real. We're talking about abortion. And it's something that I've thought about a lot. Not for me, but for a lot of people who I see are pregnant. I'm always like, oh man, you missed the cutoff. Those are things I actually say to them. Now, I don't, but yeah, if you know what I like most about 4th of July? You could be in a smoke circle with a baby. How often can you say you did that? So, yeah, that's basically a tweet that I tweeted that got like 2 likes. Anywho, let's let our next guest in. You've seen him on TV. You've seen him on radio. Let's put our hands together. That's none of that is true. Yeah, none of that is. What are you in the shower? It looks like you're in the shower, man.
I just got out.
Oh man, yeah.
That's a light bulb.
Yep. So I'm gonna introduce you guys to one another. You know, just off the top. I'm getting Tiffany into comedy, and I figure you are a promoter, a show booker, a person who used to do comedy, and maybe this will inspire you to get back in. Maybe you guys can help each other. This is a networking show, to say the least. And I am using Tiffany to make a name for myself as a comedian as well, because I can't get booked anywhere. So maybe if she gets booked, I'll get booked. I'm going to climb her coattails once she has them.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, this is all a conniving
you
effort.
identify people more talented than you.
Yep.
And then you latch on like a Remora.
Yes.
But, yeah.
So you
That's
get
what
it.
I failed to do.
Yep, you tried though.
I attach myself with people lesser than me, like Jared. And
Oh, fuck
here
yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Just stumbling out of the shower to do a Zoom interview.
No one told you to take a shower. Like, what's up with that?
You asked me to be on this a very short notice.
Yeah, I
It looked
did.
like shit. So I had
You and everybody else, everyone I talk to is usually a few hours beforehand, because I usually look out at the weather, and if I can't go skateboarding, it goes on the back burner and I do this. So I basically,
this
Tiffany,
isn't even on a schedule. It's just whenever you feel like doing it.
which is bad. Yeah.
I'm his booty calls
Thank you.
podcast. He's
Yeah.
like, hey, we're doing you up. We're doing a podcast. I'm like,
I mean, if I had
Have
more...
you been a guest before?
Yeah, she has. She's our resident co-host, one of them. I'm training others in the meantime. Don't think I can't put all my eggs in one basket. That's what got Roe v. Wade overturned. I keep saying that. That's been the joke of the show. That
Good one to lean into.
Yeah. Well, somebody's got to.
hey, I started it. So Jake, you just signed up. Were you watching us on the YouTubes before you logged in? Because me and Jared were warming up into it, talking about how my DMs on Hinge, everyone's trying to impregnate me in the DMs. All they're talking about is like, oh, so do you want to be a mother? And I'm like,
Oof.
not after Roe v. Wade getting overturned. Weird.
Are they just trying to bomb?
They're leaning in that direction and not the other. Like,
no.
hey,
I'm seeing
if all you want to, I would have thought, wow. I mean, I keep learning about, how awful my team is. From that's pretty wild. I would have thought, like, even if I'm like putting on my cynic shoes, I'd be like, hey, sucks what's going on.
It's fine. You don't have to do this, Jake. You don't have to simp for her.
Huh?
It's fine, Jake. You don't have to simp.
I'm really surprised that that anyone would lean in that direction.
I've been. You know why? Because I like to scare people off. And that's how you do it. Maybe you think you're doing a great job. They're trying to scare you off.
Well, you thin out. Okay, so you thin out the crowd. You're upfront about, hey, this is the piece of shit I am.
Yeah.
If you're still into it, then all right.
Then you got to be honest up front. But maybe that's what's keeping me from what the aforementioned 20-year-olds that elude me. I just want somebody born in the 2000s. Is that so hard? Yeah, no, that's not true.
I want someone born after 9/11.
Yeah, that's the common one. Yeah, I want to be able to
spoiled by the horrors of 9/11.
I want to be able to hold her into my arms and tell her about what I saw that day, and like yeah.
I was just a wee boy of 13.
I was 14. No, wait, yeah. How did you know? How did you know?
Because we're the same age.
Yeah. I think I was going on 14.
I mean, yeah, I remember when
he was old as hell. You were like 20.
I'm only a little older than you.
You were like 20 years old. You had a motorcycle and you rode off.
I was 17 when 9/11 happened.
Yeah. Yes, you were. So, yeah, she's doing the mental math right now. I'm not, as I do not care. But I do know today is your birthday, so thank you for making the time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't watching any of this. My parents called right before this. I am not up to speed at all on what you guys are up to.
That's perfect. That's how the show should be. I like that. It's like that old Real Door Mono scene that they used to do back at the UCB. But we're not talking about any of that crap because it's crap and it deserves to die. Improv deserves to die. Unless there's a good use for it, which I actually have thought of, but that's another topic for another day and another podcast. I'm actually going to wrap up, but this is no. Could you imagine that this is the end? No, this is the climax of our show. So this is usually where I put up my Patreon on the screen. I have a little ticker that comes up, and if you thought some of it was funny, most of Jake's stuff was funny, not mine. Please, if you thought that was funny, look at that graphic and support the Patreon at _Jared.
You're recording, right?
Yes, I've been recording. I know you didn't remind me, but I remembered.
That was my job.
Yeah, yes it was. That's good. That's her job, folks. That's her job. Now you actually both have something in common.
Oh yeah?
Jake is an architect and you are a realtor. So there you go.
Now, Jake.
Yep. Just barely.
Yeah, I know he doesn't look like one, but because he just got out of the shower.
I usually wear clothes, yeah.
Yeah, why did you come on this naked? What the fuck, man? Dude, it's a fuck. What are you, Jeffrey Tubin?
I'm clothed from the waist down.
Okay, you don't have to show us. It's fine.
I'm not
funny
gonna.
if we all did the show topless.
Yeah. I would, maybe to make you feel
This
comfortable.
room, everybody's
Yeah,
topless.
that would be kind of cool if I didn't have central AC. I might consider that, but yeah, it looks like you need to move to an apartment that has AC.
I have AC.
Oh, okay. You just prefer that, I
I'm
suppose.
sitting right next to it. Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's not very good AC.
All right.
It's more like DC,
Wow.
spraying Diet Coke.
You're definitely not gonna get
Carbonation.
Medea to sponsor you.
Medea?
You're not
Actually,
talking about-
the reason I'm having you on is because I want to talk about the one wheel we rode yesterday in hopes that they watch this episode and they become our partner and I get a free one wheel out of this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the real Machiavellian move behind this. That one wheels are awesome and I want to ride it on the beach and that's all. I don't have any use for it.
They do recommend you can ride on the beach, but it's very not recommended.
Hold on, we're drying up Tiffany. What's going on?
No, I'm just thinking of that was the thing you posted on your IG story today, right? That fat wheel in the middle of a
Yeah.
skateboard, that thing.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm like a natural.
So who made that? Is that like a new thing?
It's been around for like 3 years or so. It's like a Segway or whatever. It's got that technology in it. Hoverboards came before that, but the one wheel is more versatile in transportation. But what I did notice is when we were out that my electric skateboard beats everything. But the thing is, it's a very acquired taste. So, but I saw you were having a little trouble.
I could have beat you in a race.
Could you? I don't think so. I mean, I would race you, but because those things are endo machines. Like, you press too hard on your front foot and you go flying forward. That's what happens.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I might beat you. Even though you say you go 20 miles an hour, I think I've definitely gone like 22. I don't know if you saw the end of my story, but I went down, what's that area by Trump, the Trump building? The United Nations, the UN. Why do I think, for some reason the Trump building is more important in my mind than the UN, but I went down there and I was definitely speeding down at like 2:30 in the morning. And that's how you know it was a good 4th of July for me. So I didn't score or do anything or make any, connections or money or any of that. The most important thing is that I got to pass by the building going like really fast. I got to go fast because I'm an adrenaline junkie. I'm sure all of you are listening.
Who's Jay Hurd? Anybody know who Jay Hurd is?
Oh yeah, Jordan. Why? What did he say?
He said, "This is the show. This is a podcast."
He's been on the show. You know what's fucked? He's been on this show. So of course he's just jealous I didn't ask him. And I feel bad.
Sounds like he's got his head on his shoulders.
Yeah, I mean he's a good guest. He's a good guest, but I just decided to go with this first. I'll definitely have him on, especially now. No, yeah. So he said this is the show. Yeah, it's it ebbs and it flows. If you don't like it, turn away for like 2 seconds, and I guarantee, like Chatterbait, I'll take off my top or something, and you'll get some enjoyment. Like I'm saying that take off my top in the sense of like an analogy. I'll say something actually funny, like
Figurative top.
I'll do like a titty drop, like with my voice or something like that, like with my jokes. Yeah, I'll do a titty drop joke or whatever. I don't know. That was supposed to be one. Not very good. But hey,
No.
this is why we do it. We're trying to get better, you know, at our craft, and get back into it, and let all the people know who are doing shows that we are available to do them.
When are you coming into Brooklyn from Long Island, though, Jared? Because
It's funny you say that. I have to go in sort of soon, but not really. Maybe, definitely not this weekend, maybe the weekend after, because I want to give somebody's wife a skateboard that I don't need anymore. Just the
is
dimensions
that a
don't work.
euphemism?
Right? I know, it does sound like that.
I need to
I was part of this conversation, so I know that in this case it's actually literal.
Yeah, I have no use for it. It's too small for me, and I've just been really coming into my own. I only want to size up from now. I only want bigger decks. Before I used to think it was about me, I'm not even saying this right, but it was a reflection on me having a small deck. But now, I mean, I don't care. I'm gonna get a big one, just to not to fuck it. I don't know. This is not going anywhere. You're right, Jordan. You're fucking right, Jordan.
Your deck is too small.
Yeah, my deck is too small. At the point, yeah, it really is. I'm writing a child's deck, but it's not important. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're not here to talk about that. We are here to talk about why does life fucking suck? If you...
Abortions are no longer legal. That's why life sucks.
Exactly. That's why. That's why I can't get no pussy. This is the podcast. Me doing my characters that I can't get away with, that I can't do anywhere.
I love how you want to target the most fertile woman right now too. I want women in their 20s.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I'd rather get a nice, voluptuous, thick 36-year-old or whatever.
right at the cusp of
of going out of style. Yeah, is 36 too? No, I don't think so.
Well, after 35, they start calling them geriatric pregnancies.
Yeah, I could see that, and also their voice starts to waver in a way that isn't very it goes into this vocal fry that I can't even stand. I had to switch train cars on the LIRR because I felt like I was back in the office. It was so bad. I could not take this woman talking about this guy who doesn't want to be with. All the women were just talking, and I just was like, did I fucking miss something? Do I just not want to be around women at all? I just can't take the sound of their voices from time to time. I'm not a misogynist. Some women do have, but the way they were talking kind of reminded me of being back in the office because they didn't want it to be discreet, but they were still saying a lot very quickly, so I could hear the tongue and the lips move. Yeah.
So you're friends with Jared on purpose, huh?
Jared is one of those friends you meet when you're a kid, and it's you have no control what your social circle looks like.
That's
and
correct.
It just sticks around, and you're just yeah, I still talk to Jared.
Yeah, that's right. We
went to school together.
We have quite an origin story. Did we? Wait, I don't know you from school.
No.
Yeah.
We worked at an ice cream parlor together.
Okay.
When we were both 18.
A place where you would meet other weird people, especially in high school. I feel during our age, all the hot kids worked at Abercrombie. That was how you knew you were a hot kid, and all the the social pariahs worked at Cold Stone Creamery. Shout out to Cold Stone Creamery.
Yeah, for making this podcast. Maybe we'll get free Love-Its and coupons.
Is that the one that would sing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you tell we wanted to be in comedy?
Yeah, we just wanted attention.
We needed attention so badly.
Yeah.
Well, you raise an interesting point. I think if I backtrack a little, I think all former hiring managers of Abercrombie should be on a list, a watch list.
Yeah.
For what?
I don't trust anyone who's hiring hot children.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant put a little peeking hole to watch them change and stuff.
No, I meant watch their finances.
Oh, okay.
See whose flight logs they're on.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Whatever happened to American Apparel? Didn't that go through the same situation?
Could be.
Yeah.
I feel like they're all the same thing. Yeah. Just a name. Yeah.
It's all bullshit corporate America. That's the problem.
American Apparel was the really bad one with the super horny CEO.
Yep. Dove something or other.
Dove Charney.
Yes. Yeah. See, it's so weird how we're giving the news to people right now, but we barely sort of know it. It's all kind of reflection. We're just reminding people.
We're just oh yeah, let's dig deep into the recesses of our brain.
Yeah, we're just reminding
Early
us.
2000s. Ugh.
Yeah. Was it the early? I think it was like late 2013 or 15, something like
High
that.
school? High school was
Oh.
like we graduated 2006.
I don't know about you. I was out in 15. I was out in 2015. That's when I graduated from high school, and I went right into comedy, and that's where I met Jake, and and we dominated the scene. We
Tell us
used.
about your first show together. Tell me about your first show
I
together.
he needed an extra person, and I came in, and it was the best show he's ever had. That's what's crazy. He did a show at the Triple Crown, and he had me guest host with him, and I brought in a drone. Like I had a weird thing back then where I would fly drones into comedy shows, thinking that's funny, watching everybody freak out, and that is.
I must have known you before the drone.
Oh, for
I feel
sure
like
you
I
did.
already knew you a while by the time you incorporated drones into your comedy.
Yes, I mean I was doing a lot of experimental stuff.
Jared Weil is New York City's premier, and possibly the entire Eastern Seaboard, the premier drone comic.
Yeah. Well, I trolled a lot of shows too. It wasn't just the drone. I would tap dance sometimes on improv shows. Like I wore
remember you
tap
wearing those
shoes.
shoes.
I wore
Yeah,
tap
I
shoes, and I would edit scenes, and you'd hear the clomping back and forth as I would do that. I don't know. I feel like it's all too formulaic, and you see it all coming, and then where's the fun in that? You're not laughing. So, I'm sorry for waking you up from that dream that you wanted to live.
Have you ever incorporated the tap shoes into your skateboarding?
I would mess things up. It would really mess
drone
things up.
Drone and skateboarding could be cool.
Drew's got a drone, and I was hoping he could film me. I think
I don't know
that
how
would be cool.
good they are, but I've seen. I remember I still a couple weeks ago, like just an ad for like now. I guess are there drones now that can just like automatically follow you? Like you don't have to pilot them; they just like detect where you are.
Well,
and
it
just-
looks like a drone. It's really just a selfie stick that edits out the.
like an actual helicopter drone.
Okay, yeah, there's that too.
Yeah.
I mean,
think
yeah.
it was like pre-ordered. It's called like the Lily or something. Hey, sponsor us, the Lily.
Yeah,
you
right.
wear like a watch, and it tracks you on the watch, and you can like set how you want it to like pan around.
You don't understand how sponsoring works. You have to actually show off the product and like really say how it changed your life.
How great it is.
Yeah.
It's called the Lily.
Yeah, exactly.
I want a drone following me around on the one wheel.
I was thinking that's definitely next for
How
you.
many product placements can we stick into one sentence to get all
Yeah.
this fun? So we're gonna get the Lily to do on the one wheel.
I would like
We're gonna
that.
Pick up some Cold Stone Creamery.
Oh God, and some Manscape because I think I could definitely use an escape from all this hair down the crack of my ass. I don't know. Yeah, that would be how I do it.
That's how you read ad copy, buddy.
Yeah, exactly. You stumble your way through it, switch your words around, get in your head a little, and then spit out whatever comes to mind. That's how I do it. But yeah, this is pretty good that we've gotten through all of this, and I don't know. I'm feeling pretty satisfied with the episode thus far.
Yeah, I told you to keep it at 30 minutes, so maybe this is the sweet spot. We're just gonna, Jake, it's at this point our show really just starts spiraling down. Like we hit the key ideas, and then we just like.
Yeah, and then we just like are basically we don't know. Oh, people are actually writing? No, it was just you two.
No.
It was you
No,
four people.
no.
You two, just.
It was us two twice.
Us two twice. Wow, you guys. Well, I appreciate that you checked it and that we actually, we do have people interacting with us at certain points. Some people watch it, some people don't, and also people can come back to it as well. So I try to not mention anything specific, but it's hard to when you're a topical news comedy show. So, but I'm sure we're going to be talking about Roe v. Wade for years to come. It's true. No pun intended. For sure, there is no pun intended.
Years to come.
Wait,
come is the pun.
Come is the pun.
Come
Yeah.
was the pun.
Yeah, there's no pun intended on that one. But
Here
I don't
it
know.
is.
Wait, we didn't get to get your side of the perspective. Are women extra horny around you, Jake? Now that they can't have kids the way they want to have them, now that they are forced to have them. I don't even know what Roe v. Wade is. I just know people are upset. I do. I just know people are upset. They used to want to fuck and now they don't. What the F? What the F, man? You know? I'm trying to, trying to live my hot boy summer.
Yeah.
It's not working. White boy, hot boy, summer. Like,
Wait, what?
you remember Chet Hanks? It wasn't even me who came up with it, but
Oh yeah.
yeah, he was all about that. And then they were like, there's still plenty of COVID going on, Chet. You might want to pare it back a little. Then his dad like hit him or something. I don't know. Like Tom Hanks recently had lashed out, and somebody posted on Twitter being like, "Man, if Tom Hanks yelled at me, I could never live again." Like I get it. It looked like your dad yelling at you. It was like, "Hey, back the fuck off!" Like it was intense. Like
I think I saw something like that. Like
Yeah.
someone like bumped into his wife or something.
yeah, that's what happened,
Just
and he like had a bit of an overreaction, and like in that moment, I was like, I can't watch Big. I can't watch Lady Killers. I can't watch Castaway ever again. I can't watch Toy Story without hearing that. But speaking of that, I kind of want to see a Buzz Lightyear movie. That movie looks pretty sick. Like, I don't know. I don't know why for me. I like it. And everyone's
Is
all
this
like,
one of your sponsors?
yeah, I'm trying to get a Buzz Lightyear action doll.
Action figure.
It's a doll.
Doll.
You are a toy.
Doll.
Yeah, it's a doll that you can have sex with. Little blow up Buzz Lightyear.
Oh my god.
I want to rub his. I want to hold his bald head as I'm like just going. Like I want to hold it against me.
That'll eventually that'll eventually be a thing.
It should be. Yeah, maybe I just invented something. I need some money for this idea. If you're listening and you want to create this, hit me up.
Disney sex dolls.
Oh God, that is
But
yeah.
You have to wait 80-something years for the patent to become public or copyright, however it works.
Because of Walt Disney. Well, it doesn't have to. You don't have
Mickey
to have
Mouse
sex.
is about to become public domain.
You don't have to have sex with the actual Disney characters.
So I think by end of this year, you'll be able to fuck Mickey Mouse and not get sued by Disney.
What about, you know what? It doesn't have to be that version. It could be a ripoff of Mickey Mouse, a different mouse, like Mickey House or something. And it's a house with Mickey ears or something. I don't know. It doesn't have to be actual.
I mean, the brand is what you're buying.
Yeah.
You don't want to just fuck any mouse. You want to fuck Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If it's because I'm Jewish that I'll take whatever knockoff I can get.
We'll take Steamboat Willie.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, trying to think, the only Disney character I'm into is Dumbo because of that big fat ass. I was expecting a huge reaction for that, but no, think about that big round ass that Dumbo's got, and the big floppy ears.
You said Goofy, didn't you?
Wait, what about Goofy?
Oh, he said, "Oh fuck, I'm deaf."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and wait,
I don't have those Dumbo ears.
Let's not forget Dumbo is a child. So that's
Whoa,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
different. No, it's like in dog
Somebody
years.
wants to manage an Abercrombie.
Yeah, or a Zoomies maybe. But I don't know. I don't want to have to like grip boards, and I might as well become a teacher if I'm gonna get that chalky texture on my hands. But yeah, no, I don't know. Dumbo maybe a child, but in elephant years, that's like if it's 3 years old, that's like 21.
I'm not sure that's right.
It is. It is. It's exactly 100% right. Yeah, see, this is where the show goes off the rails when I talk about what I could theoretically. Yeah, I'm not even gonna say it because I have a cap on how many times I'm allowed to curse before Micah pulls me off. I have a feeling.
Micah's?
Well, this is. Wait, what'd you say?
Are you at Micah's?
Yeah, this is his place. No, I'm just saying we are also on his parent company network that airs on Extremely Live. If you are listening to this, chances are you are on that site. So, just saying, if you made it this far, even, that I gotta watch myself and I gotta be really good and also promote the club video show, which is happening on the 23rd of Saturday, July.
Oh yeah, let's read copy for club video.
No, I know. Yeah, just be afraid of actually making connection with your guests and just promote shit coming on. Yeah, you're right. I shouldn't talk about that. I should just listen.
Give the date again. Give the date again for our listeners.
Oh, haha. No, it's July 23rd. It's going to be the biggest moment of my life, I've decided.
Yep. July 23rd, club video. It's a great time. I've been there. Tiffany, have you been there?
She hasn't.
I'm not. Let's enlighten me. What's going to go down? Tell me and our listeners what goes down at club video.
So club video is sort of like a miniaturized comedy film festival of films up to 3 minutes in length. You'll get to see about, I don't know, how many do you usually have? Like 30 of them? 30 like
I wouldn't
short
know because
films?
I don't host this show. I just
Okay.
am submitting this time
Is
around.
Cat Dad gonna be on there?
I was thinking about it because I made it and that's what got me in. But the thing is, there's also time to do something new, and I haven't done anything live other than the 2 featured films that I'm in. I want to do like a Bang Bros parody where I play an Amazon worker, and everybody's trying to get me to go fuck them in the van, and then I tell them I can't, I just jerked off. And like, I don't know if that's too convoluted, but that's like the idea I've been kicking around. Because I got the costume. I think that could go viral.
Can you do that? I don't even think you'd get fired from Amazon.
No, I wouldn't.
doing that either.
I know some of the perfect actresses. I want to have like, a few of them just being like, and all I need to do is rent like, I don't need to borrow an Amazon vehicle because it's Bang Bros. I'm just the guy delivering, and they lure me in, and I'm like, ladies, no, sorry, this thing doesn't work anymore for the afternoon. Like, I jerked off before it came.
My favorite one. Have you ever seen the ones where they try to clean up the porn? So it's like very obvious it was a porn, but they wanted to make it uploadable for Facebook, so they make a fake
What?
spoof version of it. Have you seen
No, what the hell?
No.
that? Okay, so there's this like I think there was a porn where these 2 guys pick up a girl in a wheelchair off the street and they take her into the van.
Ugh.
But they create this fake narrative around it where they're like, oh, we see this poor woman on the street. Let's give her some money and give her a job, get her in the van. And they just like, it's so weird. But
it's a parody of it.
No, they basically.
Oh, but they
cleaned it up
do.
and it's very clearly was a porn, but they created this fake G narrative so that they could upload it onto Facebook.
Where
So
did you see
everybody
this?
It was on Facebook. I could never.
How do
find
you?
it.
Yeah,
I'm
like I know you're not
"Oh,
making it
fever
up.
Dream.
Yeah.
This is maybe something that I thought up. I was like, hey, what if people made porns that were like crazy? And
Yeah.
yeah, but it was so. I wish I could find it. But if anybody in the chat knows what the fuck I'm talking about,
I guarantee they tuned out, especially because, I hurt someone's feelings. I should have asked Jordan, but he'll come on some other time for sure. I just wanted to make you guys acquainted because I think you both have a lot of value to bring to one another. And I'm about building bridges and tearing them down. I don't
Yeah.
just do one, I do both. Like, yeah. So this is how I give back since I've been such an asshole, apparently, according to everybody.
Bridge Troll.
Yeah, the bridge troll.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's what we're going to name you the next time you come on this podcast. You need to come in with that name.
Me or Jake?
Wait,
Jake.
okay.
Yeah, bridge troll. I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, we actually hung out on a bridge yesterday watching the fireworks because our
Yep.
4th of July plans got a little fucked, to say the least. And what's interesting is, even though we left a party to go to a party that wouldn't let us in, and then we hung out on a bridge, I still went back to that party, and all the people that I cared about were still there. So in the end, that's how you do it, folks. You leave the party, and then you come back 6 or 7 hours later, and just to
Wait,
say
I
goodbye.
wasn't there.
You didn't, yeah, because you had to go to work, but I'm just saying, you missed out, man. You could have had another hamburger. I did, and oh my god, I almost threw up on the drive home. Like, because what happened was, and this is the funniest thing. This is my big closing joke. Oh my god. So I'm driving home, and like just having been out all day drinking, my nose starts leaking. I don't have tissues, and I'm just like, just hold it in, dude. Just hold it in. And then I start feeling nauseous because I can't breathe. And so I blew my nose through one straight shirt the whole ride home for like 90 minutes, just kept like blowing my nose. It's the shirt, I gotta throw it out. It's like, I came home and I saw like this big, long, like I'd been running. It looked so like covered in mucus. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know how this happened. Yeah, and I got another story about that right before COVID that happened to me on the subway.
The funny part.
Yeah, the funny part is how often this fucking happens. Like, right before COVID, this happened. I was on the subway. Like, right when they were announcing COVID, I, like, had this nose, not bleed, but just mucus drip. And I started shooting pictures of myself. And then the next day, COVID. And I was like, oh, man, I'm so
You're
glad.
Patient zero.
I
was
thought
gonna
about
say
that.
exact
Yeah,
thing.
that's what did it.
Patient zero.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. But I'm gladly, if you text me personally, I'll send you that picture because it is gross. But
That's okay.
no, you sure?
You were holding
Yeah,
a
I'm pretty
pangolin too.
No, yeah, pangolin. You wish. What a reference. I haven't heard about a pangolin. Why aren't people talking about pangolins no more? Why don't people talk about friggin' pangolins? All I hear are bats and shit. How come I don't hear about no pangolins? What's
Did they
happening
ever
with
settle
that?
on which one did it? Like in
Yeah.
animal court? Was it a bat or a pangolin?
That's an interesting sketch that you could see someone doing at UCB Mod Night. The pangolin versus the bat in court.
Yeah, it would be a lineup scene.
It'd be like Johnny Depp
Or
versus
that.
Amber Heard, but one of them is a bat and the other one's a pangolin.
Oh, yeah. See, that's even better. That's an even more nuanced take. I'm surprised you didn't write for them. Damn, that's your best sketch, and you'll never think of anything again.
So topical. I had to this exact point in time where COVID had to happen in this stretch. The Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial just finished. That's one of those
it's too late.
really
Yeah.
nuanced plots. It's just like whatever.
I mean, I think it's so good that it could open up the next season of SNL. I honestly think if you submitted to SNL this sketch, like they might say something to you and like be like, please never ever come here again. No, they're going to, I don't know. It's funny. So I was on this date earlier and she asked me if I ever auditioned for SNL, and that's about where I wanted to run away. Like, like, oh God, you think I'm that good? No.
I don't feel like you need to be that good to be on SNL anymore, TBH.
It's more like you fit like a specific pocket that they're looking for. You have to have more of like a look that is moldable, like the new guy, James Austin.
Unfortunately, they are one of the sponsors, so check it out when it comes back this fall.
Oh God, yeah.
11:35 on
Saturdays.
Saturday nights. Yep.
Yeah, check out SNL. It's fantastic.
SNL. We just took a shit on SNL.
Yeah. They got amazing musical guests.
Very brave of you guys.
Yeah.
Comedy Game making an enemy of Lorne Michaels.
Oh God, you're right. Oh my God, what are we doing?
Oh no.
Oh jeez.
I would love to be on SNL, Lauren.
Ugh. Actually, I was saying.
It is unfortunate that is like the main springboard for comedy. Like still, like we actually like it is like kind of imperative for the sake of like saving comedy that like Lorne Michael like needs to become deceased.
Well,
he's basically
so
Lorne
that
Michaels,
show because the show will never go away.
Lorne Michaels is to SNL what the GOP is to America.
Oh my God! You guys all need to shut the fuck up.
To the USA. Happy Independence Day.
Oh my God! What is going on?
It's Tuesday night.
I am losing control of the pod right now. But I think now's the perfect time for me to get an audition because Pete Davidson's out, and if you're looking for the King of Long Island, he's over here. No, but
did you see? I saw the King of Staten Island.
Yeah, I did.
My God, it is terrible.
It's really bad.
Yeah. It's not
good, but
it doesn't have a plot.
Judd Apatow just doesn't make good movies anymore. Like, yeah, let's just make this podcast about taking on people who just shouldn't have control over media anymore. Yeah, he used to make good movies. 40-Year-Old Virgin was an opus. I watched it every day, but Funny People was dog shit. He should have killed the Adam Sandler character at the end. Why do you have to save him and then give him his life? Like the life of him like living with Leslie Mann and all that shit, like, and you're just trying to shoehorn your children into movies. I mean, I get it. They're very talented and it's easy and you're just trying to take care of your kids, but at the end of the day, yeah, maybe I'm just a jealous asshole, but I think that I don't like the movies he's making anymore. And King of Staten Island, yeah, it had some problems that I didn't like initially. Like, I think the girlfriend to Pete Davidson, I know I'm talking too long about this, but I'm going to say she was a fucking caricature, and you'll never see her in movies again. She's just a caricature of Staten Island. That made me feel bad for her. We're supposed to be living in a time where everybody's a three-dimensional human being. So, yeah. Fuck off, Judd Apatow. If this ever comes across you, if I ever work for you, oh God, yeah, that'll never happen. Now that I've said that, but
Jared, I think you'd make a great Judd Apatow's son.
I agree.
You would. I think I've said that to you before too, Jared.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a really specific
Judd
thing.
Apatow.
I take after him because we're both
Yeah.
bad at stand-up, from what I'm told. We're both like too blue and like curse too
And you-
much
you-
out of nerves.
Basically, you guys just know everybody else. You're surrounded by comedians, but his circle is like A-listers. Yours is
Yeah.
like D-listers.
And it's
If
true.
even.
I am quite the producer
You
around
put
here.
the D in Judd Apatow.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
The D-lister.
Oh, I thought it was because my legal name is Daniel, but sure, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will take it. And on that note,
Knocking everyone.
we should probably wrap this shit up, because now I think it's nice that we found a good thing to do. I want to leave the audience wanting more. From now on, this show will take shits on other shows to make our show seem better. So that's like a good way to wrap this up. Because I could just go off on why I didn't like King of Staten Island, and I don't want to do that because I feel like a sequel could be coming down the pike anytime soon. And because I don't feel like there was any closure in it either. Like, so he discovers
There's no
Manhattan.
plot.
Great.
Nothing happens.
Yeah. I mean,
Why do I
he
care about this asshole.
he understand. He gets mature. Yeah, my mom made me watch it.
He
She was.
doesn't even.
It's for mothers to
The
understand
movie
their
ends with
sons.
him like just pranking. The movie like ends on him like pranking Bill Burr.
Bill Burr. And they become friends in the end.
Like,
Yeah, Bill
Bill
Burr
Burr,
was the
like,
best part of the
should-
movie.
Bill Burr should kill him.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. But he was the solid part of the film. But it's like it didn't need Steve Buscemi. It was like, yeah, it's nice that they get a scene together in real life. Cool, but not this film. They should do something else.
Yeah.
Does Steve Buscemi play his uncle or something?
He plays a guy who knew his dad.
Yeah.
They look similar.
Yeah, that would be great in a
because
movie.
Steve Buscemi was an actual firefighter.
Yes, all of that.
No, but I'm saying Steve Buscemi and what's his face look similar. I think it's the eyes, the bulbous eyes.
That's why they put them together, but it's like it just didn't fit for me. It was like a long ass movie. And there's also another movie on Hulu that went straight to Hulu starring Pete Davidson, which is slightly better, where he befriends a 15-year-old. But even that has problems. But I'm just saying, if they're looking for the next Pete Davidson, I fit that mold. I'm friends with a lot of 15-year-olds, and I'm better at skateboarding than them, so that's why they're friends with me. Because they look at me like a
King
mentor.
of Long Island.
Yeah, the King of Long Island. That's right. That's what I'm pitching. And it's harder because unlike Pete Davidson, I have a job. But also, here's the thing. Now that I'm remembering the movie a little better, I was shocked that if he's such a fucking loser and a fuck up, how is he up during the daytime hours? Like, how are they filming scenes during the day if he's such a fucked up loser? Like, he seems pretty functional. When I was in my funk, I would wake up at 6 p.m. every day. So I'm a way more interesting character than the one that they created in that movie. So, just saying. Yeah, nod, because it's true. It is true, folks. Like, that's the real measure of being a fuck up, depressed person. Is you are not awake when the sun is out at all. And so that's why the movie just doesn't make sense. It was written by old people, so they don't fucking know. And that's the last thing I'm going to say for sure is I'm going to leave you with this, that old people suck. And they're only out for themselves. And if you're old, I'm glad you're listening, but this, what the hell's wrong with you? That's all I have to say. Other than
that's Jared. One of our next sponsor is AARP.
No. All right. Well, I'll let you have that. That's for sure. Okay. And on that note, we gotta go just because this has been an episode, and I don't want to cause any events. So peace.
Wait, what's this show even called?
This Never Leaves This Room. You can check it out on YouTube to find it, or you can find it anywhere else. Not on Spotify, not on Anchor, because Tiffany don't give a shit to do administrative work like that, and neither do I, so I get it.
Okay, but what's the show?
What? What do you... It's called This Never Leaves This Room. Are we doing like a Who's On First bit?
Oh, I guess unwittingly, yes. Okay, that's a...
Yeah, I say, oh, this never leaves this...
Me up like, okay, I'm gonna tell you in a second.
Yeah.
But don't repeat it, because I suck at promoting things.
Yeah.
As evidence as me, shitting on the elderly as they are sponsors.
I get what you're saying, because I kept saying, okay, here's the show. This never leaves the... Like, yeah, I get it now. That I'm trying to catch everyone up to speed who doesn't get it.
Remember when we were gonna name the show Grounds for Dismissal, Jared?
That was after we already named this and I made all the email accounts. Like,
That's a great name, right? For what we do here.
Yeah.
You guys start it.
We need to rebrand all of it.
I want
Rebrand
to.
all of it.
Ugh.
Tiffany, we're gonna make a show.
Yeah, we're gonna make a shit
No, you're
called
not.
Grounds for
No,
Dismissal.
no,
And,
no.
and Jared will occasionally guest in it, and he's gonna
Fuck
log in
you.
after he showers topless.
Yeah, well, you know what you're probably gonna do to get me back? You're gonna ask me like a month in advance. You're not gonna and then I'm gonna have to feel like doing it that day, that hour, and I'm gonna be regretting it for like a week before I do it, because that's how
why
the
we tell
fucking
you
world
5
works.
minutes before, because we know how depressives work. Just
Yeah.
Like, hey, you know what, Cherry? You wanna do a
Whoa,
podcast?
this. I'm not gonna cry on my own podcast. It's just not gonna happen. No, not tonight,
Aw.
not today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nah.
That'll be the theme of one episode.
I mean,
Try to
it,
make Jared cry. Just have a,
I mean, that would be kind of fun. I was
Yeah.
thinking we could change the name of this to Bitch Boy at a certain thing, because that's basically the theme of this. The bitchiest man. Oh, why not Bitch Man? Yeah. No, something with bitch in it. I
yeah,
think.
that was the issue.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because I'm too old to be a boy. I'm a bitch man. And then I hang up.
All right.
All right.
It was great to
Nice
meet you,
meeting you,
Tiffany.
Jay.
Yeah, it was great to have you on, everybody.
Thanks for doing this, Jared.
Yeah, get home safe. You know.
Save everyone.
Yeah, get home safe, guys. Fun. Yeah, and don't forget to promote this YouTube, whatever, Instagram. The link's there. All right. Peace out, guys.
Bye.
Well, there you have it, folks. This never leaves this room. An experiment that I have put together of bringing people together. I wonder if now that they've met, if they're going to ever coalesce in real life. You will find out if you stick with us, and that's what it's all about. So I hope to see you on the next one, and get home safe.